It's about almost 4 o'clock in the morning. I was up doing homework. I got 3 semesters left before I graduate. 3. And I'm up late doing the project. I happened to watch an episode of Oprah on my TV. I don't know where to begin with this episode where this doctor was talking about encouraging the kids to masturbate to keep them from having sex. I guess she doesn't understand. Not everybody's mind frame is the same. This doctor on here was talking about giving young girls vibrators, self-stimulation, learning their own climax to be sexually responsible, learning how to get their own orgasms, from now until adulthood. To me, that's giving them more reason to go out here to have sex, because once that little vibrator ain't giving them what they need, they're going to want to get it from someplace else, whether it's girl or guy. I don't understand Oprah. I think she needs to chill with some of the stuff she puts on her show, because she don't have no kids, so she don't have to worry about what she's putting out there. She runs Gail's life and think everybody else should follow under her. I believe Gail got divorced because of Oprah. She figured if she ain't married, her best friend don't need to be married. I think. Anyway, I just believe our young people are already oversexed. I already believe that I'm a teen mother. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'll be 30 in 2 months, and I became a teen mother. It wasn't the best thing in the world. I wish my mother gave me a book with diagrams, and I had to figure things out, because she's a nurse. She did it from an aspect of what things are, how it works, and preventive measures, because she used to show me kind of horrible pictures of what an STD looked like, left alone on private parts and things like that. She scarred me. But I think at the same time she helped me, because I haven't had many partners. I haven't been out there, and I'm not promiscuous. And matter of fact, I centered my life around God and my Savior and my one child, because once I had one, I swore I would not do it again outside of marriage, and I've stuck to that because my daughter is 11. You make mistakes, you keep going. I just feel like the way we're addressing our youth, sometimes I think adults are handing them the gun. Yes, you explain sex, the emotional, the mechanics, and the preventive together. And you put limits on your boys and girls, what they do online, who they talk to, what they get on the cell phone, because all this I'm seeing on the media and that sexting stuff and all that comes from parents not paying attention. If that, notice, I'm not trying to do a race thing, but notice that when you watch these stories on TV, it's usually Caucasian children, because black mothers ain't got that kind of time. Not saying that a black girl couldn't do some of this stuff, but at the same token, a black mother, some mothers may buy their kids cell phones to keep up with them, because, especially if they're a single parent household, she wants to keep an eye and contact on those kids. But at the same token, I just think, and staying on squash, what I just said, I personally think that our kids are given too many adult responsibilities, and then when they get out here and make adult decisions poorly, then the parents are upset. You know what I mean? Yeah, you give them responsibility, but I know some kids out here who are taking care of their brothers and sisters as if they were a second or third parent, and not even having a life of their own. I know kids who have a part-time job, especially in this economy, who are helping to put into the household. as though they're an adult. So when you give them, the kid, adult responsibilities, there's a sense of entitlement. Yeah, there is. And if you don't, well, let's just deal with the real. If parents ain't truthful with their kids, this is why a lot of stuff goes on. If parents aren't truthful about how their kids got here and about the relationship with their father, there's a lot of women who place blame on the kids' dads, and some of these sisters out here who knew they were at fault. Yeah, dude may have got you pregnant, but you invited him to the party. You gotta. What I'm finding out is that we have in a second and third generation of young women where they're emotionally crippled and their self-esteem is just shot, and it comes from mom, because mom's self-esteem is shot. Yeah, she may dress nice and have all the pretty clothes and stuff, but if you strip her naked, it ain't much to her, because she's sitting here, either she's chronically single or chronically breaking up. You know, there's some sisters who make it work out here. One day I plan to make it work out here, because I'm a single mother myself and a teen mother at that. I became a teen mother, but I promised myself I wouldn't have no more children until I got married. I'll be 30 in 2 months. My daughter is 11. I made that promise. When you make promises to yourself, people, please hold up to them. I promised myself I'd be a college graduate, and I will be this year. And I have a degree in business. I'm just ranting. It's a quiet rant, because I just feel like TV, I don't want to say TV is the devil, but it ain't helping. And our kids are just suffering at the hand of technology. You know, I tutored the kid, and when I asked him to write me out a letter, and he was 14, he didn't know how to write out a proper letter. But if when I gave him or got on the computer, he could do an email, because an email is like an informal letter, and I was floored. Our kids are getting dumber because of technology. Technology is supposed to make things better, but it's making us lazier. People are meeting their husbands and wives on the computer. People are finding ways to commit suicide on the computer. People are getting sex from the computer. People are getting everything from the computer. And it's to the point we are so connected in this fiber optic melee that we are disconnected from ourselves. I got that from watching Oprah. Ain't that some mess? I need some sleep. People, we need to help our kids. On that note, this is Lady Love. I love you. I miss you all. I'm going to be doing some lock updates soon, because my 4th anniversary is going to be coming. My hair has grown this year somewhat. Yeah. But be blessed, be loved, and stay in tune with the inner you.